Namaskar everyone. So we are at Isha Yoga Center and I have Kevin Anna with me. So I'll directly give to Kevin Anna to share his experience.
Thank you. Namaskaram everyone.
Namaskar Anna. Can you talk a little bit about yourself to the audience?
Yes, so my name is Kevin and I'm from Denmark in Europe. And I started out by doing like pickup and stuff, picking up girls and
Okay.
stuff. Yes, because I felt like that was gonna fulfill my life.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually thought genuinely. I was like, yes.
Okay.
I was like, if I got sex and I had women, I would be happy. That would fulfill me.
Okay.
But that didn't go well because I just felt even more like I was lacking something. So I started getting into fitness and self-development, like working out and stuff. And you get big and get a little healthier, but then again I felt that lack of like, but like I'm so big now, I look so good, like why am I not fulfilled yet? So someone recommended meditation for me, and I just had one good meditation the first time I did it. For like 5 minutes afterwards I was like, oh my god, this is so good. But just that 5-minute glimpse, it like did something to me. Like I was thinking, oh my god, like there's actually something different.
Okay.
Like by just sitting down and not doing anything. So I started looking for teachers, and I was following many teachers. Like I think you know about Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
heard of it.
Yeah, so I would just do his practice, like focusing on the breath and stuff. But at a certain point, I was looking for more, and that is when I found Sadhguru.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and he was very logical and intellectual, and that for me at the time was very attractive because it made sense to me what he was talking about. So I started doing his normal Shambhavi.
Okay. The one in the app.
Yes, and the Nadi Shuddhi and
Okay.
stuff, yes. And that was working for me fairly okay. But again, I still felt that lack of like, but I need more, like I want to do more. So I started looking for videos on people who have done inner engineering and just been in the ashram, and that is when I came across your videos actually. So I had many doubts, of course, like most people do, but I just thought like people seem like they are getting transformed in some way, and I also was very excited about monkhood and all this stuff. I always thought it was really cool.
Okay.
So yeah, I was very scared because I live far away. Like I live in Denmark.
Denmark. Okay.
Yes, it's very far, and I'm traveling alone.
Oh, so you wanted to come here?
Yes, I wanted to come here and do it because I just thought like, if I do it in the ashram, it's probably gonna be the best. Yes, but they didn't have a program at the time, so I went to Bangalore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I just booked everything, and I was so like nervous and
Okay.
scared. I was like, I'm gonna travel alone to India, like who knows what gonna.
Movies.
Yeah, and I actually lost my passport on the first day I got here. Yes,
Oh my God.
it was so bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I was buying a SIM card in the airport, and they took my passport to take a copy of it,
Okay.
and then they forgot to give it back to
Okay.
me, and I forgot to.
Take
so
it back.
yeah, so I left and went into the city.
Okay.
And my hotel did not exist apparently
Okay.
anymore. Yes, it was so bad, and I had no passport, so I couldn't sleep anywhere.
Okay.
Yes, so I had to tell my taxi driver, like, I'm giving the very short version, but
Okay.
it was very bad.
Okay.
So he drove me back to the airport, and it's 50-minute drive, and I was just thinking like, oh my god, like I am doing inner engineering, like why is this happening to me? And like all these thoughts, I could just. It was when the first time I realized how unstable I was, that when I was faced with like challenge, that I just was searching so hard for comfort. I was just like, I just want to go home now, like before anything has even happened. And there were solutions, but luckily it was at the airport.
Okay, it was at the airport.
Yes, it was the airport. Luckily, But yeah, so I luckily found a hotel the same night, and I just stayed in Bangalore for a while and did the inner engineering program, which was very nice. But I would say it's something you have to experience yourself, because I can sit here and tell you about what happened and like how my experience was exactly and stuff, but as I noticed was that everyone in the room had a different experience when I talked to them. And some people didn't experience much, some people experienced something crazy, but for me it's like I feel like it is something you have to do every day, because if you don't do the Shambhavi every day, you know, it's not gonna be like worth it to just get the initiation, and if you don't do anything about it, it's kind of the same, right?
It's like a car you get and you don't drive it. It gets
Yes,
rusted and
exactly, and at a certain point it's like it's basically just useless then. But yeah, I definitely had a lot of doubts about inner engineering and all this stuff, but after doing the program I was like, it was like I opened up a little bit. Like if I had to put it in like words, it's like I opened up to life, you could say, and I just became much more aware of what it is that I'm doing, like in terms of how I eat and how I just live in general. So I just started being aware, and then I started making choices of how I wanted to live.
is there some specific instance you can say, like what you have noticed, like this is how I used to do it before, but now after this is how I do it? Like,
Yes.
something-
So often in the past, I would, if something small would just happen,
Okay.
I could just go into mind chatter.
Okay.
Like I would just go crazy almost. And now something will happen, and that might still happen, but
Like the passport
to-
thing?
Yeah, but it will happen in a less intense way, because of like how I've gotten more calm, and instead of like just going like completely crazy, I would kind of be aware that hey, this is just like a situation, and just calm down and like look at what you can do. Whereas before I would just be crazy, and I would not even be aware of like what I'm doing. I would just maybe go and just binge eat or
Okay.
do something to kind of like calm me
Make up
down.
for it.
Yes, but now I will just calm myself down and just make a choice to like, okay, this moment is inevitable right now, but the future is an endless sea of possibilities. So what can you do right now? Instead of just being like, this person's fault, this person's fault, why you do this to me, God? So yeah, I just became aware of that I have a choice in every moment. Yes.
So how you came to the ashram? Like, is it easy for like foreigners to come, like a person from Denmark? Is it easy actually to attend the program, or do you think it's hard?
Oh, like the inner engineering program?
Yeah.
Um,
People from Denmark might watch this video, or from any part of the world. Do you think if they want, they can actually do it, or it's very tough? Basically, I intend like is traveling tough, or finding a program easy.
Yeah.
They think they have to do something very hard to do such a yoga or something. So what do you think? Is yoga so hard or something like that? Twisting and turning basically.
Yeah, so I think it depends a lot on like if you how willing you are to do it, and if like for me, I was very fearful and scared because I'm going to India, and it's basically like the opposite of
Okay.
my own country, the
Okay.
climate, food, like everything. So I thought that was very hard. Like personally, I thought it was hard coming to India, but when it came to finding a program, it was actually very easy. Yeah, you just go on like the program finder and type in whatever, and it will find the programs for you. You just sign up for them, and then you just plan
Yeah.
how you're gonna stay, where you're gonna stay, and like you just attend the program. Try to not have too many expectations of the program, and just do it is what I would say, because I had many expectations myself of how yoga is.
Okay.
You're like this and
okay.
like this, and how hard it is. But if you just come and you're willing to do like what they offer you, then I think it'll go smooth and nice. Like it is challenging. Like if you have never done anything before, like just sitting down like this can be hard. But if you're willing to sit through it and do the program and then do your mandala afterwards, I think it's a very, very good investment to make in one's life. But yeah, it depends on your willingness. If it's hard, if you're willing, then I think no matter how hard it is, you'll be able to do it.
How can the viewers contact you? Do you have an Instagram or Facebook? Usually I put it if you want. If it's not okay, I won't link it. But do you have something that...
Yeah, so
Instagram.
I don't use Instagram and Facebook anymore
Okay.
that much. And I'm very slow at answering. I use Messenger only.
Email ID?
Yeah, email I have.
Then I'll link it. You can just
Okay.
tell me I'll link it. So
Yes.
I'll link it in the description. That's the main part of the video. You have to say subscribe to the channel, like.
Subscribe to the channel and share the video. Remember to comment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Comment. Yes. Visit the ashram.
And visit the ashram.
So thank you.
Namaskaram.
Video. So this is the announcement at the end of the video. Why I'm making this video is for the Cauvery Calling project under the Rally for Rivers. So the Rally for Rivers is the biggest ecological movement right now on the planet to revitalize the rivers of India. So as you know, during the Rally for Rivers movement, there are a lot of missed calls, and everyone in the country took part in it. So people keep on asking me, so what, everyone took part in it, so but did you revitalize the rivers? What happened to it? So right now the Cauvery Calling is the action to it. That is, Cauvery is a river that flows between two states, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. It was once a perennial river, that is, it used to flow throughout the year, but now it has become a seasonal river. So in a tropical country like ours, river is not the source of water. It is the monsoon rains that is the source of water. That is, whatever water we have in our country, it comes in these 2 months, and in order to hold this water in our soil, the soil should be rich in organic content like plant and animal waste. But due to large scale removal of trees from either side of the river banks, we can see right now whenever it is monsoon, there is huge floods, and whenever there is a summer, it becomes a drought. So the unique solution which has been recommended by Rally for Rivers is to cover both sides of the river basin with trees. So how this is being done is like whichever area is occupied by government, the regional trees will be planted, and whichever area is occupied by farmers, agroforestry is recommended, because as we know, farmer suicide is increasing a lot in India. Farmers are in a large scale debt, and this every day in newspapers we hear that. But we can totally bring a transformation to this. How this is along with their seasonal crops, we will be planting fruit trees and timber trees. That is, even if the crop fails, the farmer can cut these trees and sell them, or sell the fruits, and hence have an alternative source of income. When such a thing happens, his economic stability is guaranteed. Along with that, a farmer will be encouraged to grow trees, because usually we hear this, that all these people with ecological concerns, they say do not cut trees, you should not cut trees, and all this stuff. But if you do not allow a person to cut a tree in his own farm, why would he even think of planting trees? So it defeats the entire purpose. But with this, a farmer is encouraged to plant trees, and after a certain period cut those trees and sell it for his own income if needed. So for this purpose, Isha Foundation is planning to plant 242 crore trees within a span of 6 to 8 years. And you can also be a part of this. So you have to be a part of this, then only we can make this a reality. So each sapling will cost 50 rupees, and 42 rupees will be provided by us who would like to contribute, and 8 rupees will be taken from the farmer, so that he also feels responsible to take care of the tree. So right now all the volunteers are traveling all across the Cauvery basin, talking to the farmers and asking them to shift to agroforestry, and a large scale work is happening. But the major work is that we need your contribution. So I am also collaborating with Mukul Anna of the Yogi Re series. You might, if you have been watching my videos, you might definitely know Mukul Anna. Why I am collaborating with Mukul Anna is because he conducts a lot of yoga programs, and in his crowdfunding, if you contribute 25 trees, he will sponsor a child under the Agastya program he has. These kids are underprivileged kids, and he will be taking care of their yoga programs. And also, if you contribute 100 trees, there is a free there is a web stream, there is a web stream he does on the yogic diet, which will be free for you. So he will give access to one seat for you if you are able to contribute 100 trees, because the yogic diet is something that I get a lot of questions, but I am not well versed in the yogic diet. Especially I eat a lot of non-veg food also. So people who want to know about the yogic diet, definitely this is a great opportunity, because whatever information Mukul Anna will be giving will be the official information from Sadhguru and the Isha Foundation. This is something that Sadhguru, if you had asked Sadhguru about the yogic diet, what Mukul Anna will be giving you is the exact same things that Sadhguru would be giving you. So this is a great opportunity to get that. But more importantly than all this, what I feel is, why I ask you to contribute is, this will bring an immense fulfillment for you. Maybe in 3 to 4 years, when you see the fruition of this, when you see the effect of you contributing just 42 rupees, it will give you immense fulfillment. Because in life, whenever we do something, we expect something in return. But this is an opportunity for you to do something, which you might not even see. Who knows, in 8 years you might not be there. I hope you are there, but you might not be there. So when you do something like that, it will give you immense fulfillment. So this is a great opportunity, because the world needs this right now. Because Rally for Rivers and river revitalization is not an Indian problem. Water problem is a huge problem all around the world. And right now, if we can show these people that it can actually be done, that it is not a Herculean task, but if people are willing and committed, and if we can make it happen, this will be taken up all around the world. Because even I have a lot of friends who say this Rally for Rivers, this Isha Foundation is all nonsense, you just want to occupy lands. But if we can show such people that this is a genuine thing, and this is a genuine work that is going on by genuine people, then all this will turn around, and even they might join the cause. Because everyone needs to be a part of this. A river revitalization is not just Sadhguru's or Isha Foundations or the government's thing. This is our need. Water is our basic need, and if you don't have water, nothing will matter anymore. Not our bank balance, not our anything for that won't matter. So I hope you guys contribute to this. I will put the link of Mukul Anna's crowdfunding. Please contribute whatever you can. At least contribute a tree. If you are not able to contribute a tree, at least spread awareness by posting it on your Instagram and WhatsApp statuses, so that we can make this successful. Let's make it happen.